Breaking Bad, gangster stories, they all tend to fall into this category where you have someone who's trying to make their way and is that anti-hero, but is somehow still on the wrong side of the world. And within that world, they're still doing their good, quote unquote, and their success, but it's always tragic in some way. And there's a price to pay. And so, Breaking Bad is an example of that, of course, where despite the choices he makes, things go wrong and it keeps going wrong and it spirals. And every time he thinks he's dug himself out of a hole, he finds out he's just dug a bigger hole for himself. And through that diversity, through that challenge, through that trial, something significant happens at the end where we think all is lost. But in the end, there is that resurrection story and that character succeeds and the world is saved. I can think of a really, uh, obvious example. Maybe you can too. Matrix. Neo is definitely a messianic figure who saves the universe and at a significant point in the story, spoiler alert, dies and is resurrected and returns to save the people. So, in a supernatural way. So, that is definitely an example of that Christ like New Testament story, right? So our plot needs to make sense. And these are a shorthand for figuring out what plot to use to tell the story you want to tell.